there guys, how's it going? Right then, Dexter here, and today we have a lesson on a groove that's quite tough to play, but doesn't sound tough to play. Just because it's got a lot of layers in there. Again, the drum kit is an instrument that's designed with the idea of multiple things being played at the same time. So we tend to dig in quite a bit to these things, thinking in terms of layers. So multiple things that we're stacking up here. And what we have here is we have 4 layers. We're going to be using 4 limbs to play. So you'll see there's an X on the bottom line in the notation, and that is your left foot playing the hi-hat pedal down. So I've got a couple of those in there on an offbeat, a fairly awkward place to try and push you guys. Again, this is one of the this exercise is kind of like doing push-ups. Okay, it kind of hurts. It's a little bit not pleasant to actually kind of learn the thing, but by the time you've done it, you're feeling a lot stronger, a lot healthier. Okay, by the way, I don't do push-ups. I think I did 1 push-up last year. So, but there we go. Fitness. But anyway, you can see by going through this, it's going to help with our playing and just stretches that little bit. And if you keep stretching yourself, eventually you're going to be able to play a lot more stuff. So anyway, with this one, we're going to be doing this. So the left foot's there. I'm going to leave that out for now. I'm going to teach you the rest of the groove, and then we're going to drop that back in. But we're going to do this. The right hand first layer is going to be what I like to call a strawberry rhythm. We're on the ride cymbal. We're going to play 1 and a 2 and then this is only half a bar long. We're just going to keep on repeating that. So 1 and a 2 and a strawberry. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And then the second layer we're going to have in there is the left hand is going to fill that gap left with the right hand. Because if you think about it, the right hand's playing 4 16th notes but missing out the second. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could think of that as the pattern. And the left hand is going to play a ghost note, a very small snare drum, very tiny, in between that. So we're going to go right, left, right, right. And then that's going to keep repeating just to get those ghost notes in there. We're going to add the other stuff in a second. So right, left, right, 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 left, right, right. Straw, berry, straw, berry, straw. So the left hand's just filling it. So right, left, right, 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 left. It's like the first half of a paradiddle. If you're not behind your drums, do it on your knees. Right, left, right, 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 left, right, 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 left, right, 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 and try and get that pattern down. And then we're going to bring in a snare drum backbeat, which is going to be on beat 2. So we're going to have 1, E, and then on this beat here, we're actually going to bring a loud snare drum in, followed by the small left and the right, right. It's the same thing, but we've just got a bit where the hands go together, and we want that to be a loud snare drum. So right, left, right, right, together, left, right, right. Right, left, right, right, together, left, right, right. The tricky thing being the loud snare drum followed very quickly by a very small snare drum. So we're dropping down, big loud note, lift and stick up, and then leave the stick here, and then just a slight tilt of the wrist or just letting go of the stick slightly to get that second note. And it's tough to kind of practice that, getting a loud note followed by a quiet. People tend to get a loud followed by a still kind of loud but not as loud note. So trying to get that difference in volume, that can be tricky. Right, left, right, right, together, left, right, right. So you can see we're getting multiple layers happening. And then we're just going to stick a big bass drum just on the first beat with that first right hand on the ride. So it's going to be bass drum and right hand, left, right, right. Both hands together, left, right, right. And you'll see those ghost notes. I'm doing them. They are so soft, and that's what ghost notes are. They're kind of there, but they're kind of not, just like a ghost. So you can kind of feel they're there, but you can't see them. But anyway, and then if you're feeling up to it, try and put that left foot in. It's going to be on the offbeat, so 1 E and a, 2 E and a, and then just trying to drop that. It's just going. If it's still thinking strawberry, it's going on the be of berry. So straw, berry, straw. There, so your right hand and your left foot are together. Raw, berry, straw, berry, straw. Kind of like a jazz ride pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bop, bop, bop. Getting into the jazz. Anyway, back to it. So putting that in, see if we can try and tie it in with that left foot. Right, left, right, right, together. Left, right. This is what will happen when you're practicing, but right. I'm trying to talk at the same time. There it is. Brain maxing out. So what we have there is me really struggling to talk whilst playing because there's so much to think about with the multiple layers, and you're putting in all of this effort, but actually what comes out is something that doesn't sound that hard. But it kind of is. That's what we're getting at. But this is something that I used to do. I used to grow up playing in church, so a lot of the time I wouldn't be wanting to do all the super flash kind of drummy stuff. I want it to be a lot more subtle. So I used to have this kind of very kind of twisted mindset of, I'm going to try and play something as complicated as I can, and try and make it so that no one notices. So it would be these very kind of soft, subtle grooves, and I'd be trying to fit in like sextuplet, 6-stroke rolls within my playing, but in such a way that no one would turn their head and go, like, like I'm doing something kind of out of the ordinary. So these really subtle kind of grooves with these little things in there. So rather than having a big kind of around the kit, these more subtle things came in, and yeah, they're tough to do, but they just add this new layer to your playing, similar to this. I could just play 1 and 2 and 3, but if I add all the layers back in, it just makes it sound so much cooler. Normal groove, layers, normal, layers. So it just adds this kind of little sheen onto it, just to kind of polish it up, make the drumming just sound more groovy. So that's where we're going. Anyway, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, then do a couple of fills just to finish off this lesson. And again, thank you so much, you guys, for sticking around. Please subscribe if you're new. And if you want to get more into this kind of thing, if you're liking this, all these different right hand patterns that are going on, I have a course called Right Hand Variations. If you're enjoying this left foot thing, I have something called Left Foot Coordination. I have a course on that which goes through multiple exercises that build that. I've got a Ghost Notes course, I've got a bass drum chord. There's a lot of courses that you can sign up for, and yeah, they all go progressively, helping you get better at the drums. So rather than this kind of bang, here's an exercise to get better at the drums, you've got more of a progressive approach. Press that join button if you want to check out more. Anyway, bit of a solo, just showing you what I do with this, and I'm going to try and sneak in some of those kind of stealth technical things. So here we go. And there we go. Have some fun with that one, guys. You take it easy. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.